Chris Stewart once again for BamaFever.com, and again coming to you from the set here on CW21, but it's for Inside Southeastern Basketball. And of course, my broadcast partner on the show, Joe Dean. We air each Saturday at noon leading into the SEC Network broadcast, and Joe usually handles that early game as well. We can talk about the league, and we do on our show, but let's talk about your opinion of Alabama basketball right now and what you've seen from the Crimson Tide.
Well, what I've seen, Chris, is that Alabama's a team that's improving. They're getting better. You know, I'm a big Anthony Grant fan. I think he's just a tremendous man, but a great basketball coach, especially on the defensive end of the floor, where he's taken a group of kids that are very athletic, not quite as good on the offensive end as they'd like them to be, and he has played to the team's strength, and they're winning with defense, they're winning with rebounding, and giving the kids confidence so if they have a night where they shoot the ball well, they can beat a team like Kentucky.
Exactly. Well, all right, you played in the SEC somewhere other than Kentucky, in Mississippi State. You've also coached at Kentucky. You know the league. Yeah, it's big when you beat the Big Blue, but for an Alabama team that beats the number 12 team in America, regardless of what that name is on the front of the jersey, what does that do for him right now, in addition to putting them at 3-1 in league play?
Well, it sends a message nationally that Alabama basketball is on the rise, and that's a good thing. It helps in recruiting. It helps with fan support, attendance at the games, getting better television games next year, all of those kinds of things. But I tell you, and Anthony Grant would agree with this, the dangerous game is this game at Auburn. You're coming off an emotional win Tuesday. It's a good thing it was on a Tuesday. You get an extra day against Kentucky, and he's got to get his kids refocused, going on the road in a game that they'll be favored to win, but he knows is not going to be an easy place to go and get a W. So that's the challenge of coaching, is to get the kids to put what the success they've had behind them, handle that success in a mature way, and go on the road and take care of business in a game that you probably should win.
Hard for me to believe sometimes that this is my 9th season doing Alabama basketball. For 8 years prior to that, it was one of the great joys of my life to work on the hilltop at Birmingham Southern and be the play-by-play voice for the Panthers men's basketball and in baseball as well. Joe's day job is as the athletic director at one of the top Division III programs in the country. Talk about the things that are happening over there right now.
Well, Chris, we're really excited about our basketball season. Mitch Cole's men's basketball team at Birmingham Southern is 12-1, 6-1 in conference play, leading the league, and we have a legitimate shot to win the conference championship. We are still 1 year away from being eligible for the conference tournament and the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament in Division III, but we can still win the regular season championship, and that's what our players are striving for. So very excited about what those guys are doing. They're a great team and fun to watch. The women's basketball team, led by our coach Brad Hodge, is also 6-1 in conference play. They also lead the Eastern Division of our league. They're 11-5 overall, and we're just really excited about both our basketball programs and the chance that they both have to compete for conference championships.
BSCSports.net. That the website?
That's exactly right.
Find schedules there, and of course you can find us each week here on CW21 as well for Inside Southeastern Basketball. For Joe Dean, I'm Chris Stewart. Thanks for joining us right here on BamaFever.com.